Live from the Iron Jock Studios and brought to you by Bryant and Stratton College Athletics, it's time to rock the rivers and shake the lakes with two guys fueled only by cheeseburgers, bourbon, and ice-cold beer at a reasonable price, of course. It's Drew and KB.
No one knows who those people are.
Like, you like to toss your rocks off to midget clown form while juggling and wearing a bathrobe? That's awesome.
The reality is that anybody that knows that he's been class personified.
I like to say about the world cities and airports.
KB brings just great instincts.
He's got emotional problems, man. He's fragile.
Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend. Jesus is a friend of mine. I have a friend in Jesus.
Name something the church could get that might suddenly make a man want to attend. Strippers.
She was quite a small, petite girl.
But with a massive growler.
Yeah.
I'm a clam guy. Only eat clams. That's all I do.
No guy cares what your nipple looks like as long as there's a nipple.
Do you want to start drinking?
Yes.
Cheez-Its! Cheez-Its! Cheez-Its!
You know, I'm going to have to go for 420, Bob.
Light this candle.
He's right. Let's light this candle.
Light the candle.
Yes, indeed. The candle is lit. Welcome in, Drew and KB from the spanking new Iron Jock Studios built by Reamer Remodel. My name is Drew Olson. To my left, in his new spot in the new studio, that is KB.
What's going on, brother man?
Hunter Baumgartner here as well. We are welcoming your hot takes for Hot Take Hump Day, and the NicolaLaw.com talking text line is open 877-794-1973. We also ask, people can multitask these days, we ask you who is living the high life? Because as it happens, our buddy Adam Pawlak is with us to live the high life thanks to Miller High Life. Hello, Adam.
Hello, boys. How we doing?
What do you think of our new digs, man? Come on.
It's that radio royalty. This is it.
This is
what
it.
you dream of every night, right, KB?
Indeed. Oh, no, I've been going to sleep every night dreaming about elbow room.
I feel like we're really far away from Hunter, though, but I know he's
you know
here
what?
with us. But
He's
he's
here
like
with us,
hiding. He
but-
can do whatever he wants in that room without us even knowing.
He can now just ignore the show, even without us knowing that
He's
ignoring
eating a
the show.
sandwich right now.
Yeah, I think so. This is awesome. But hey, this Living the High Life brought to us by the Champagne of Beers. We even have some product placement for those of you watching the stream behind
Yeah,
Adam.
thanks
We
for
got some
watching the
stuff.
stream.
Thank you to Miller High Life for hooking us up. This is a pretty good setup here. They gave us a lighted sign we have not installed yet, but we got a cooler and we've got a case of High Life.
And I got to bring the bobblehead. Can you please text me on that? That'll be an addition.
All right. Fantastic.
Somewhere in here.
So, Adam, who's living the high life in your world? What's been happening with you? Because I just got back from Vegas and I got to talk to you about some of the things that happened there.
I'm sure that was great. I'm jealous.
It didn't suck. But what's new in your world? What's happening with you?
You know, today I announced that I guess this is open to the public, so we can just talk about it right now. I was going to bring it up. I guess Nunn Bush is living the high life, and I'm living it with them because on January 28th, we are having my chef shoe collaboration with Nunn Bush revealing at the Milwaukee Public Market on January 28th.
Whoa.
It is public 5 to 8.
Very cool.
But if you go on my Instagram or my Facebook and just add me on there, you can click the link RSVP and you get 2 free drink tickets.
You've got your own shoe.
They're called the AP ones. Yes, they come out.
The AP ones.
Yep, I think
That
December
awesome
23rd.
is that?
Is living the high life.
Yeah, you get your own shoe.
I've been working out for 2 years.
That's
Like
amazing.
2-year process, and I have word that they're at the warehouse. So the next time that I'm there at the Nunn Bush warehouse, we're gonna get to see the big order. You know,
Can I wear the shoes if I'm not a chef? I just
Yes.
dabble. Can I wear them in front of my Blackstone or
Of
when I'm making
course.
something in the kitchen? If I'm putting in a Pep's pizza,
they're
I
not.
can wear my AP ones.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta
You know-
get you guys some.
I mean,
Well, I just-
Adam,
You should come to the event.
I'll-
by
well,
any means.
that's the
you
thing.
two should be there.
We should organize to try to maybe broadcast from there and
Oh my
support.
god, that'd
and
be fun.
it's
It's 5 to 8, so we could get an hour out of you guys there.
we'll do the whole show and we'll
I mean,
do like the red carpet pregame show.
Oh, this could be great. There's gonna be
Yeah,
some
who are
good
you
guests
wearing?
there. Who are you wearing?
Who are you wearing?
I'm wearing
AP ones.
Well, AP ones. Yeah,
I'm wearing Iron Jock with my AP
Sketcher.
ones.
No Sketcher. We don't
Oh,
talk
not
about
none.
Sketcher.
well, you know
baby.
what? I mean, Milwaukee is the shoe, almost like the shoe capital of the world with Nunn Bush and, Allen Edmonds.
Well, you want to know what's crazy with Nunn Bush is there's other ones that you all know. So it's the
Stacey
Waco
Adams.
group. So Stacey Adams,
Florsheim.
Nunn Bush, Florsheim, another huge
Huge
monster,
brand.
and then Boggs. If you know it, that's like the rubber boots.
Mm. So what are going to be the AP1s? What are we looking at for the features?
So the features here, I mean, you can see the picture online. They are. I mean, I could give you guys, see, there's some. Whoever's watching the live feed gets to get hooked up, but I will actually show you a picture that no one's ever seen before.
Oh, are you sure? Well, don't turn it toward the camera. If
it's
gonna...
fine. So these are my one-of-one packages that they're giving me.
Wow. Wow.
All different colors, all different styles, Bucks, Brewers, Egg and Flour, Italian. And then on every single AP1, the inside of the stitching of the tongues has my burger and my pizza. So I am with anyone technically that buys these shoes, and they're going to look down and not even see that and be like, what is going on? I mean, I guess I like pizza and burgers, and now they're in my shoe.
This is so big time. One of our friends has a signature shoe line. Living the high life. I guess that's what happens. Oh, I thought of you every time I saw Gordon Ramsay's face in Vegas.
Oh, I'm sure it was a lot.
From Hell's Kitchen. He's everywhere.
Yep.
And I was asking where to go, and everywhere is good in Vegas, right? I mean, there's so many good places to eat.
Yeah, I mean,
you could spend 2 weeks.
It's like New York. If your doors are open, you're busy and you're good, and you got to be good there. There's too much competition. You have to be good.
One place I wanted to go, the celebrity restaurant place, was Roy Choi's best friend inside Park MGM, and I didn't make it when they were open. I thought they'd be open. They weren't open on Monday for lunch. Didn't open till 4. Didn't make it there. Had some Ellis Island barbecue, which is always good. My favorite barbecue spot.
You know what KB would say is just another reason to go back.
Absolutely. Oh, and we will. Spent the day at the Circa Sportsbook. That was living the high life. I was living the high life.
You drinking high life?
At the Circa Sportsbook. Indeed.
Of course.
Absolutely. Of course, a Sunday morning had to have a Bloody Mary, and their Bloody Mary is really good too. Shout out to our friends at Circa. Usually you have, like, when you go out of state and you get a Bloody Mary, it's a little bit like your expectations are
more
low,
judgmental.
It's well, we're professionals when it comes to bloodies in Wisconsin, right? It's like it's a sacred thing.
Yeah,
and they made a good spicy bloody. And my wife actually went to get that round. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get a bloody. Do you want one?" I'm like, "Yes." And she brought me the little High Life chaser.
That's good that they're doing it the right way.
Well, she bought that extra. They had no idea that we do the little
right.
That little tradition of ours where you get, wait, I'm giving you 2 drinks. What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. In most of the places outside of Wisconsin, they don't have that.
Over-serving.
Yeah, they don't have that. But your recommendation, Milk Bar, right by Best Friend, was fantastic right there. Right?
Yeah, great dessert spot.
Unbelievable. Like the cookies and stuff, everything there is fantastic.
I will not send anyone anywhere that I don't stamp myself just to do it.
And when you follow Adam on Instagram, Adam, what's your Instagram feed?
Yeah, so this is a huge thing I was going to bring up today too. We are less than 300 people away from hitting 15,000 on Instagram.
Oh, baby.
I know where you can buy them.
No, these are all organic, KB. Not yet. Not big
buying followers.
Maybe one day you can look back and it'll be like 3 million or something.
Mm-hmm.
But
Adam
_ PAWLAK 23. Follow me. Tell people that you know to follow me. Grab your mom's phone and just follow me on her Instagram. She won't know anyways. And
yes, let's get him over 15,000. And Hunter, what
we'll
do we need?
A giveaway.
What do we need at 97.3 The Game, Hunter? Are we close to a milestone, or we just need followers in general?
Followers in general.
Yeah, we just need them.
We just need them. We're at the point where we just need them.
Start buying them. KB's gonna start buying them like 100,000 at a time.
And while you're there,
The Game.
you can follow on there, KB.
Yeah. What about you, Drew?
I got 1,100
at Drew Wilson MKE. OLSON.
Because I think everyone's getting love. Like, you should just follow everyone. And if you follow just me, follow those guys and follow 97.3 and vice versa.
And Kenneth P. Bull has 37 followers.
All right. Mostly dogs. Yep. Yes. Fantastic. All right, KB, you got somebody who's living the high life other than Kelly Sheffield and the Badgers.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Team?
And you know, I'm living the high life too, because
we're not selfish here at all.
No, I am living the high life because what's going on probably 3.5 weeks after probably kicking the can down the road for about 10 years, our bathroom is almost completely remodeled.
All right.
And pretty soon I'll be, showering in the same room I sleep in, as opposed to going down the hall like I used to. So, so I wanted to, Ken Brewer and Brewer Contracting is doing that for us. But that's, I mean, there's like tile everywhere.
It's exciting.
Okay, you know what? I'm not going to lie. Sue fought me on this, but I went for the higher toilet,
Atta baby.
And she fought me on this. And she all of a sudden she's like, "Oh, we got to put the higher toilet in the other bathroom." And I'm like, "I'm telling you."
Yep.
But she would not let me put the bidet in the master bathroom. I'm like, "Well, I'm putting the bidet in." She goes, "No, you're not putting the bidet in. I don't want a bidet in there." I go, "You don't use it then.
Don't use it.
You don't have to use it."
Your high segment?
Have
what are you
her-
high? No,
yeah.
but no bidet in the.
Bidet is the great. I had gone to Europe. I go, "What the hell is this thing? This is stupid."
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this much: the bidets in Europe are stupid. Okay, because
They're
you got
built different.
Well, they're not necessarily built different. It's two different things. You got to move from one to the other. Who does that?
Yeah, it's a lot of
You know,
work.
you build
it's
it
a lot
right
of
into
moving
you
around.
build it right in, and
you
now
can put it in yourself, and she won't even.
Oh
know
yeah,
it's
you
there.
can get them.
That's what I did. I'm not a
retrofit.
plumber,
Yeah.
but I put
I
mine.
mean, I've been fortunate. It's kind of a funny short story. Like fortunate of being able to cook at some homes, doing the private chef work that are like extremely insane and built and have crazy stuff like water tappers for the dog bowls where they don't have to pick them up and refill them, all that to like
that whole
and stuff.
that whole thing with the kitchen, the pot,
The pot washer or the pot fillers,
pot fillers and
above the
stuff. That's
stove.
high end, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was just gonna say, what were you
Bidets.
talking about?
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah,
the bidet. So I got to experience my first bidet being at some random house.
There you go.
Unexpectedly.
Well, I hope it didn't turn on unexpectedly. That'd be a
I
little
was
bit of
just
a
like
shock.
trying
You're
to
like,
get the
"Oh,
seat
okay."
up, and then the seat wouldn't go down.
Well-
and you're like jamming it. You feel like you're
Oops.
forcing it.
Here's the one thing you learn a lot about the balloon knot when you buy a bidet, and the sensitivity of it.
Sure.
and I'm just going to leave it at that. But I know it's,
dude.
you don't have to
That's
get
a hot take.
You don't have to get it. You don't have to get a heated one. You don't have to pay the extra for a heated one
it's not
because
it's not unpleasant.
it's not a heat sensitive area.
No.
Got it.
Which you think you would.
Adam Pawlak is with us. Follow him on Instagram. And Smitty from Milwaukee on the NicoletLaw.com talk and text line 877-794-1973 wants to know, will your shoe be out before Christmas? It's not going to be in stores yet.
Okay,
right?
I think it will be available first on the Nunn Bush website, and it could drop, I believe, on December 23rd, which I know is cutting it close, and I don't know, but I tell people, follow me on Instagram and socials because I know for a fact that I will be doing a lot of giveaway stuff with like 40% off, giving pairs of shoes away, just as a giveaway. And different things that can lead you to the site and maybe get you more because Nunn Bush is huge. Like it's not just work shoes, it's not just chef shoes. They have a huge array of stuff, but that's why I always say there's always good things that come with following just to stay up. But I think the 23rd of December officially.
Because Smitty said he's done some work at Waco and his wife is a cook and he thinks that'd be a great gift for her.
That's great.
A pair of those. So fantastic. Well, way to go, Smitty.
We're getting
Continue
it
to hit
started.
us up. Yes. Who's living the high life? Hunter Baumgart, you live in the high life in your producer room back there? You got anybody that's living the high life for us?
Absolutely loving it. The fantastic engineers that put this thing together live in the high life. It was cool to see our great engineer Slav has been running around the last couple of days here, and the look of achievement on his face when we went live yesterday. That was cool.
That is
because
cool.
how much work they put into this studio, and so I think they're living the high life a little bit.
And
as
it worked.
They should.
You went live, right? Everything.
Yes, it worked.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Mhm.
I wasn't here for the first show, and someone was saying in the office here, "Oh, it's a bummer that you weren't here." It's like KB and I did the first show on 97.3 The Game when it flipped from the Bieber, station to sports and stuff.
Right.
And no one remembers that. By the way, that was we passed our 6-year anniversary as a station last month, and we didn't even have we didn't have any cupcakes or anything.
6 years. So we've been doing this show for 8.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
We're getting to 10.
Yeah, we're gonna make
least.
it to 10, and Adam's gonna be here for the ride with us.
I'll bring cupcakes next week.
Yes.
Wow.
So, by the way, Ted in the 920 is an electrician. He said everyone now, new bathroom remodels, they want an outlet near the toilet for a phone charger.
That's horrible.
That's disgusting.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
If you have enough time to charge the phone, you might as well
No
just,
doubt. What
put
is wrong?
Move in.
Put a TV up,
Dobie
put a
Maxwell's,
snack jar.
his reclining toilet seat, the potty boy that he wants to do. Like, just like
Put a
stay there.
snack bar next to the window. I don't
Come
know. What
on.
else do you need?
All right. I don't know. We have a lot of smart, good-looking female listeners. As a matter of fact, yesterday in the Timeout Sports Lounge, I started our first ever ladies' night. You know,
At Buffalo Wild Wings, or where were you?
Here, right here.
Right
so
here.
5 o'clock
Okay.
on Tuesdays, it's
ladies'
ladies' night.
Right.
But we do have great, smart, and good-looking listeners who are female, and right here tells you exactly all you need to know. Back row Beth, okay, and that's how she signed it. Okay, this isn't anything that I assigned. Says Japanese toilets are the best.
Oh, they're living in 2030. There's just no doubt.
There's
no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who else is living the high life? 877-794-1973. Juan Soto, Scott Boras, definitely.
Oh,
living the high life. And Corbin Burns is on the clock. Hunter, what's the latest about Corbin Burns? Are we hearing anything about teams courting him?
Yeah, we're still waiting on that one. Obviously, the Yankees seemed like the front runners, and then they got Max Fried yesterday. But Adam McCalvey of MLB.com just reported that the Brewers were serious suitors for Garrett Crochet before he went to the Red Sox, and it would have hurt in terms of prospect capital. Boston won out in that trade, but the Brewers were serious suitors for Garrett Crochet.
All right. Bill in Milwaukee hits us up, NikolaiLaw.com talking text line, and he says, Bill in Milwaukee, am living the high life.
All right, we'll take
Just opened a cold 16-ouncer and has a good cigar listening to our program.
There you go. That's the high life.
Right,
That's the high
great.
life right there.
That's better than what we're doing. You guys came and drink here.
Where do you stand? This is just to borrow one from our buddy. Where do you stand on cigars, Adam? Like, are you a cigar guy in your industry? It's part of dining for some people. It's like, it's not a good dinner unless I have a cigar afterwards.
Sure. So like this goes either way. I do private dinners at this private cigar members only lounge, and we do dinners there, and I always get excited and I'm like all stoked, and then when it's happening and they're smoking the cigars, it's just not my thing. I think like people say, oh, it's a low, slow burn. That's great. The taste, if they burned a little bit faster and it was like not so much of a commitment, I think I might be able to get into it. But
I can't.
And this is someone that's,
you're darn right.
I mean, I smoke cigarettes and I'm not all in on the cigar just because it's just a lot. Like maybe if I'm on a golf course and I'm on the golf cart and then I just put it down and then it's like goes out or whatever, like that's kind of fun. But just to sit there and
that's my theory of the case. And I was just in Vegas. I like blackjack because I get quicker results than just mucking hands playing poker. Guys who like poker. All right, I'm going to muck 80% of these hands and come on, I want action.
Well, that's a time killer. That's a mind game.
Poker is like, I want to play 5 hours. No, I want to know whether I won or lost in an hour so I can go to the next thing.
Exactly.
I'm all about poker, so I can't agree on that one.
You like the slow burn, but not with the
10-hour
not with
sessions
the
in,
tobacco
not
leaves.
with no.
Okay.
Because they get sick.
Well, then what if you were playing poker? You could have 2 cigars in the time, you know?
Oh yeah.
Because we play Pai Gow, and we play Pai Gow to kill
Very
time.
popular.
That's a drinking game.
No, it is.
My
It's
dad,
like,
Mike,
okay, what
and
are we
his
gonna do?
girlfriend Donna. That's their game in
That
Vegas.
Yeah, let's go get a drink, and then you sit down. And Pai Gow is the greatest Vegas game ever because all
say.
it is sitting in a chair. Because the dealer tells you how to play your hand.
They will.
You don't have to touch anything.
You don't touch it. You just put your money out there, and then you sit and just watch it happen. And then they move the cards. You can find the tables where
they like the best odds that are against, like it's the closest towards the player, other than like.
No, the best odds in Vegas are betting the back line because it's straight up the back line and craps.
For craps.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't feel like that's so much against the house. I feel like that's just
those
like
are,
luck.
Those are the truest odds you can get are betting the back line.
Got it. Okay.
Gotcha.
Where there's not a,
we should go to Apollo together and I'll bankroll you, KB, and you teach me how to play craps because I don't know how to.
No. You do not want to play craps with me.
Why?
I am the person that everyone hates.
Oh.
Everyone cheer because he's the antisocial guy.
No. Well, I play the don't.
Yeah.
So I kind of play with the house.
Oh, sure.
I play the don't play
You're
numbers.
like the guy that's like hoping it doesn't hit 7.
Yeah, I'm hoping the guy doesn't make his point.
Yeah.
420.
It's 420, ladies and gentlemen.
There we
Let's
go.
take a little detour here as we're living the high life with Adam Pawlak. Oh, he of the signature shoe, the AP1 coming out from Nunbush. And we say it's 420. What are you, high?
Are you high? You're huffing grass?
Now we just got a request in the talking text line for Adam to say, are you high? Are you huffing grass?
What are you, high? You huffing grass?
That'll be in. See, now we'll have
you know
another
what? We're
option.
going to have you do that when the music's not running in the
Or
background.
with pipe bomb as well.
Yeah,
Pipe bomb is
These people
standard.
probably don't realize that I've said that 1 or 2 or 3 times
Yeah,
in
maybe.
my life.
A lot of people say it to their kids now. Just saying. At 420, we celebrate our friends at happyplacehemp.com. Rob and Chris in Muskego. Local guys making local products. Adam's mom, a satisfied customer. We're quite satisfied customers. We go there all the time. You can use the code Drew and KB for 25% off whatever you order at happyplacehemp.com or in the store in Muskego. Check our guys out. The best CBD products anywhere, made locally, legally, and awesome right here in Muskego. KB, what's our What Are You High story today?
Well, I was going to do the story about a congressman, a state congressman or representative, or whatever you call them, in Ohio, who has now introduced a bill to make flag planting felony.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's
I
make
heard
it a
about
felony. Yeah, get 5 to 7 years for that. That's crazy. But this one is absolutely worth a felony charge.
Oh, boy.
Although if I was the judge, I might let her go because I can understand why she's got so upset. This happened, of course, where did it happen? In Florida. A 31-year-old woman was arrested for, get this, strong arm robbery, which is a felony, after she became hostile. Very hostile, because she had gone to Raising Cane's.
Okay.
And she went to Raising Cane's and ordered 8 packs of cane sauce, and they gave her order. It was not in there. She did not get her 8 packs of Raising Cane sauce. She went nuts, became hostile, verbally, physically, began yelling, disturbing the staff and the customers, shot out her right hand with force and struck the manager in the leg. She then tried to tear off the manager's keys and ID from a lanyard, and the victim was in fear, so she was booked into the county jail, released Saturday on $2,500 bond. Her lawyer entered a not guilty plea.
A lot of Raising Cane's.
Well, this is what I'm going to say to the Raising Cane's manager who didn't give her sauces. Are you high?
Are you high?
Damn right you give her a Raising Cane
that's
sauce.
a good turn for what we didn't know was coming.
Yeah, you're
that's
damn
a great
right.
punchline,
Yeah, you're damn
KB.
right you do. It's
Well
Raising
played.
Cane sauce, for God's sake.
I mean, that's why they're there, right?
Absolutely.
That is.
I just want to know what was said once she came in, didn't have the sauce, and what was repeated back other than, okay, ma'am, let me go get the 8 packs and you'll be on your way.
Well,
you gotta
as a restaurateur, proprietor of Egg and Flour in Bayview, by the way, the
thank you,
special
Drew.
today looks amazing. Lemon pasta.
Yeah. We don't have it on the menu, and people always ask. Very traditional in Italy. Lemon
Lemon
pasta.
pasta. I like everything.
Well,
lemon.
I mean, they did eventually give her the sauce, but she still
but she still raised hell.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Goodness.
So that's part of the story. So that she got it and
Going to
still
jail
won.
for. Yeah. All right. Adam's here.
No,
We are
it's
living
worth
the
it.
high life.
I think
Shout out to our friends at Miller High Life, the champagne of beer since 1903. Our favorite. You'll see me. Usually I have a High Life in my hand, unless, of course, we're going big liquor with Central Standard stuff. So you'll see us with Adam and I living the High Life. Very soon we need to crack one of these times. And you're just such a busy dude. Adam's he's got his own signature shoe coming out. He runs a restaurant. He goes to places and supports other chefs. Always doing charity stuff. Always got stuff going on. You're just a man about town. I get tired looking at his Instagram feed.
I try. That's why I mean.
And then
it's
you're a
just me and
dog
the
dad
dog.
with Alfredo and all that stuff going on. But living the high life, we mentioned Juan Soto with his record-breaking, 700 and what was it, Hunter? 785,
765, but could get over 800 million with escalators.
with escalators, $800 million on a contract that's going to last him 15 years. Oh my God, he is definitely living the high life.
This might be a dumb question, but is that just good for him? Because no matter whoever he's playing for, he's still getting
Yeah,
that.
it's a guaranteed
It's the
deal.
thing
I don't
about
know.
baseball. You get it all,
Oh, yeah.
no
And
matter what.
and the baseball team that did the contract will always have to pay that, or will that
No,
transfer over
if they
to the
trade
other
him,
team?
the new team would get it. Would
They
have to
take
pay
that.
it.
Got it. But he's guaranteed.
He's guaranteed.
Yeah, he's getting it.
Don't know. Yeah, but I wonder. I didn't even see the terms because I was in Vegas. I wasn't really looking to see what Scott Boras cooked up. But usually his deals have no trade clauses or limited no trade clauses. I didn't see anything with that with Soto. But in essence, that contract is in itself a no trade clause because like the Brewers aren't going to trade for
They
that
can't,
guy and pay
yeah.
him $70 million in a
I
year.
know it has an opt out after 5 years. Other than
Which
that,
is good for
I'm
him.
Not exactly sure.
Yeah,
Again,
just
he's
because.
living the
Well,
high
I was gonna
life.
say that's job security right there.
Willie Adamas is living the high life. The guys who aren't yet are the guys like Corbin Burns and the other guys, like the other free agents, because there's a trickle down. And it like, oh, Boris is usually notorious. I thought you asked me earlier, Hunter, when Juan Soto was going to sign. Probably 2 weeks before camp because he'll have teams convinced that they're still bidding and that, but he had the Mets. He's got them. The Yankees said no thanks. I can't believe that the Yankees let the guy go, especially across town, right?
Yeah, he's literally.
Yeah, they were going to do 16 years, 760, and then the Mets did 15 years, 765.
Well, Scott Boras will take the next dollar. And I'm surprised he didn't keep it open and say that there's a team on Jupiter that wants him and will, that's the way they goose the bidding. But in any event, he's living the high life. And all those guys who signed with their new team and can get their family members the gear for their new team, they're living the high life.
He could not get a gig on Jupiter. Jupiter could not have a team because I believe Jupiter is a gaseous planet, and you can't stand on it. You would fall right through.
You've not met Scott Boras.
He could still probably
George
sell
Jetson
that.
owns it.
Maybe I think
Saturn-
there's a
Saturn
few
and Jupiter,
other
right?
reasons why that come before actually.
That's probably true.
Standing on the
Probably.
Distance from the sun.
All right, Adam. When is your shoe reveal party? January what?
January 28th, 5 to 8.
It's
not a 3-hour commitment. It's come between 5 and 8.
I've already put it in my calendar.
All right.
I am as well. And if we can make it there, that would be.
Yeah, and click the link on my socials because then you get the drink coupons. If you RSVP, it just helps us put on a better experience. If people don't RSVP and just show up, it's like, okay, we didn't know.
Then and will we get a discount on the shoes that night?
Oh, there'll be plenty of stuff that night. You don't worry, KB.
Love it.
Adam, thank you for dropping by. Appreciate it.
thanks for
Take your High Life T-shirt. We got
we got all the High Life swag. Yes.
We got a lighted sign over here. It's awesome, good stuff. Shout out to our friends from Miller High Life. Truly we live the high life just because we're here.
Thanks to the people watching. That's awesome.
Through,
Watching
Miller
those numbers
Valley
tick
as
up.
well. Yep. All right. Could take a quick break. When we come back, Hunter hits us with hardcore sports. You got Drew and KB statewide on the game.